Hi, so today we're going to do some counting. And instead of just counting out in the air, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, like that, or counting Lego or counting blocks, we're going to count some pennies. So I'm going to start with just reminding everybody and just let you tell me who's on this penny. Yeah, Abraham Lincoln. And why is he famous? Yeah, he was the 16th president. Yep. So that's right. And he is on the penny, and the penny is worth how much? 1 cent. And I'm going to show you one of these new pennies because they look really different on the back. Ooh. There you go. They look really different. So on the pennies, they actually say 1 cent, and you'll see that that word cent is a soft C. So it sounds like it's spelled with an S, but it's really spelled with a C. Okay, so we're going to count these pennies, and we're going to count them by one since they're only worth 1 cent. And I'm going to tell you that when you're counting objects, we're going to slide the object as we count it. So you remember when we're counting little pictures at school, and I always get you to either draw a path as you count them or to put a mark on them as you count them. And that's how we make sure that we don't count the same one twice or leave any of them out. It kind of helps you get a more accurate count. So when we're counting objects, we're actually going to physically slide them with our hands to see which ones we have counted and which ones we have not counted. Okay, so I'm going to slide these, and I want you to count out loud as I go. Okay, ready? So how many did you get? Right, 9. And if I wanted to write that down, if I wanted to write down that total, I would write my 9, and then I would use our little symbol that means cents, and that looks like a C with a line through it. So that is 9 cents. That is worth 9 cents. Good. All right, I'm going to erase my total, and I'm going to slide my pennies back over, and I'm going to add a few to it. And we're going to do the same thing again, and I'm going to slide, and you're going to count. Okay, ready? What'd you get? 15. That's what I got too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yep, 15. Okay, how would I write that? If you've got a piece of paper and a pencil, try it yourself. Let's write 15 cents. Good. 1 10, 5 ones, and then what's our symbol to mean cents? Right. So whenever you see this symbol, you know that somebody is talking about money. So 15 cents. Excellent. Okay, let's do another one. Okay. All right, ready? How many was that? 11. Yeah, did you see I pulled some from our original pile? I'm not very good at grabbing them randomly. Okay, so we've got 11 cents. Let's try writing 11 cents. Ready? All right, you do it with me or do it ahead of me. 1 in the tens place and 1 in the ones place. And then what's our symbol? A C with a line. So that's 11 cents. Great. Okay, now I'm going to slide all those over, and we're going to talk for a minute about the nickel. there's a nickel. Let me turn this. Oh, it does have his face. It's just a different version of his face. Let's see if I can find an old-fashioned nickel. There's an old-fashioned nickel. All right. Who's on the nickel? Yep. Ponytail, remember? Yep. Thomas Jefferson. He's our 3rd president. And how much is a nickel worth? 5 cents. Good. So if we had a nickel and put it with some other coins, we would have to count the nickel as how much? Yeah, 5. That's why one reason we practice counting by 5s at school, so that you'll be good at counting nickels. Okay, so we're going to start with a nickel and some pennies. And we're going to do our same method of sliding over, and we're going to count and see what our total here is. Okay? So remember, for the nickel, you're going to say 5. So say that to yourself and then count on. Ready? Okay, now count on by ones. So how much money is that in all? 10 cents. Right, let's write it. 10 cents. Good. And I'm going to say out loud what I was thinking while you were counting. Ready? I said 5, and then I had to switch over to ones. So I said 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So why did I say 5 and then 6 next? Why did I start with 6 instead of starting all over again with 1? Right, because if I'm adding all these coins together, I'm going to start with the ones that are worth more, and I'm going to count them first. Then I'm going to switch over to the next amount and count the next kind of coin. So the same way we do in the mornings when we're counting, doing our counters for the days of school. Remember how sometimes we count by 10s and then we switch to ones? That's what I'm doing here. I started by counting by 5s, and then I switched to ones. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. All right, let's try another one like that. Okay, here's the money I'm going to count. So I'm going to slide it. And remember, I'm counting by 5s first. Ready? Now I'm switching to ones. What did you get for your total? Right, 13 cents. Try to write it. And then our cent sign. And let me go over how I did that. So I said 5, 10, then I switched to ones. 11, 12, 13. Beautiful. All right, we're going to try one more. Okay, there's our big pile of money. Think you can do it? All right, start by 5s. 5. Now switch to ones. Wow. Okay, what was your total? Okay, this is what I got. 21 cents. Gravy, that's a lot. All right, let's try it. I'm going to count it, and you count with me. So we're going to start with 5s. 5, 10, 15, then count by ones. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Wow, that's a lot. So you saw how I'm still moving the coins because that tells me that I have counted these and I have not counted the ones up in the pile up there, right? And you saw how I'm going to start with my coins that are worth more. So in this case, my nickels are worth 5. So I'm going to start by my skip counting 5s first, then switch to ones. Okay, we'll come back and try with some dimes too. Good job, you guys. Practice with some pennies and nickels at home. And if you got those down pat, then add some dimes.